Going on? How y'all doing? This video gonna be about Chris Rock is a sellout, and I want to know when did he get all this white love? Like all this time, Will Smith was supposed to be like the Hollywood, the golden goose, the crossover Negro that had all the love. So where does Chris Rock love come from with white folks? I mean, he got Jim Carrey coming out the grave, Alec Baldwin, who put more cap in somebody than Dr. Dre, NWA, and Ice Cube combined on Rucker. Um, Rob Reiner, me here from All in the Family, director, what have you. I do love it when Harry met Sally, but I ain't seen that turkey in I don't know how long. Mia Farrow, who adopted daughter and let Woody Allen marry it off, and she got a lot of nerve to talk. Then they get pimped by Gayle King, and then you got Maria Shriver, and you know about her and Arnold Schwarzenegger, who had his green card, been over here and messed with the maid and all that. I'm wondering what all these white, I'm like, and then all these white people like, oh, Chris Rock, oh, and Joe Racist Rogan. If you mess with Spotify and you're a creator, they got because I do my podcast over there. They got that little thing over there that's connected to my podcast. But the thing is that they got the thing where don't say this and that. That's the Joe Rogan rule, but they still keep him on. He's still getting paid all those millions. I am tripping when I see these turkeys coming out here, and it's like, oh boy. But yeah, Chris Rock's a sellout, and he's a shuck and buck, and he will do whatever it takes because he's got. And all of a sudden, he's like Lassie, throw him a bone, and it's like, okay, talk bad about black folks, talk bad about this, pop your gums on the Hollywood plantation. The same guy who will take a job at the host of Oscars when they won't nominate anybody black. He too happy. He too happy. He hasn't been relevant so long, so that's this opportunity gives him a point to return, if you will. But I just want to know, when did he get so much white love? Because I know why. He's a sellout. And he simps. And he's pathetic. And he ain't that funny. And the cat ain't had a memorable line or joke in like 20 plus years. And no, he's not one of the best comedians ever. He's done some decent stand-up. He has some punchlines. But he make white people feel comfortable. So they like it when you can sit there and talk that talk. Because I'm calling out these white folks that all of a sudden that Will ain't the golden child no more. He ain't the black Tom Cruise to him no more. It's like, oh, he's bad. He's evil. He's spooky. Ooh. I'm like, I want to know. I want to know. When all of a sudden that Chris Rock. Because I'm like, what's his career? Stand up, a book, stuff. But he ain't been relevant since the 90s, really. And as everybody loves Chris, but the show. But like, when has he been really relevant compared to Will? And you see how a lame joke, they all side with him. But they're not siding with him because of just the attack. This is current racial. So all of a sudden, he's the good Negro. Who win? Win. That's my thoughts and takes about old sellout Chris Rock. And I'm going to keep talking about this stuff because it's embarrassing that they're going to condone his lame joke, which wasn't funny and insensitive. And it really was a tacky one. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome to thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. And I want to know, when did Chris Rock get all this love? Because I can't remember it. Not like this, not since the late 90s. I can't remember. Somebody help me out. I'm out.